Hi everybody, this is Matt. Thanks for watching and welcome back. Well, you caught me out again on another drive in my C5 Corvette. So, time for me to answer another viewer question. Somebody said, hey Matt, when it comes to Corvettes, I hear that they're very expensive to maintain. How expensive has it been to keep yours up and running, or have you run into any unexpected repairs? Well, thank you for asking, and I'll be as honest and direct with you as I possibly can. Any car today costs money to maintain. Anybody who takes their car to a garage or even tries to wrench on it themselves, I mean, you know how expensive it can be. Corvettes, they're sports cars. You know, they cost money to work on, and quite often they're driven in a spirited manner, which sometimes can be very hard. And so part of the thing goes down to before you buy. Now, I have never purchased a new Corvette, and I doubt that I ever would. I always buy used. But the one thing that I always do before I make a purchase is I have it checked out. Not just by me and by my eyes, but I have a trusted mechanic that I've dealt with for years that also happens to be a fellow enthusiast, a fellow racer, and we share the same love of Americana transportation. Both of us have at different times in our lives gone down Route 66, and we think alike. And since, you know, we both have raced, we know pretty much, you know, this guy knows me. He knows what I want, and he takes good care of me when I don't have the time or money or the tools to do some of the stuff myself. So, it starts with buying the car, where I have him check it out. Even at that, it's not perfect. Because when I got this C5, literally 24 hours after I got it, everything lights up on the dash like a Christmas tree. Except it was like a Christmas tree on the 4th of July. Every possible warning, the heads-up display was basically going clinically insane on me, and it was nasty. Well, what was wrong was the fuel pump on the right-hand cell had gone bad, and I had no recourse. There was nothing that I could do. So I had to foot the bill myself. Now, thankfully, because of my buddy, I was able to keep the point of pain to a minimum, but it was still right around $1,600. And what I did was I had him replace both fuel pumps at the same time. You're in there that deep, especially since it's a cross-feed type of system, might as well replace both of them. And he replaced them with the OEM parts, and just for grins, I happened to call one of the dealerships around and said, okay, here's my VIN number, and I've got this error, I know what it is, how much to replace both, and, you know, they were close to $3,000. So one thing is, find a good wrench, a good mechanic that you can trust, and that thinks a lot like you and knows what it is that you want and need. That's been the largest expense. On my daily driver, quite frankly, I've spent a lot more money in the past year maintaining it than on the Corvette. I always stay up with preventative maintenance. I am always ahead of the game on the oil change. I'm doing coolant flushes, changing out the filter on the transmission, just so I know what I'm dealing with on the car. The only other fairly big thing that happened with this is the rear
differential had an issue that is common to C5s, which is oftentimes referred to as leaky butt syndrome, which means that a seal on the driver's side of the rear differential springs a leak. And so I had that fixed. It was about $400, and that was pretty much it. So that's what this car has cost me, aside from preventative maintenance. Now, obviously, you can save yourself money by having that preventative mindset and making sure that you're taking care of things before they become a serious problem. The key is, don't ignore issues with the car, because they're not going to go away. They're not going to automatically get better and heal themselves. Cars don't heal themselves, so it's our responsibility to take care of them. This Corvette does not sit in the garage. This Corvette gets driven a lot. During the course of the spring and summer months, I put as many miles on this thing, or close to it, as I do my daily driving. Because I love Corvettes. Corvettes are fun. So, there you have it. Let's see, another question that somebody sent to me was, okay, how does the Corvette differ from a muscle car that you have driven in the past? They're all different. The muscle cars tend to give you a lot more feedback, and I'm talking muscle cars out of the 60s and the 70s, because back in that time frame, sometimes you didn't even have power steering, so everything was direct feedback. A buddy of mine has a 1970 Dodge Charger, and he will not let anybody drive it because a lot of folks today do not have the skills necessary to keep that thing on the road and not wrapped around a tree. Because the cars back in that day were just simply a different animal. The steering was looser on them. You definitely knew what was going on with the car because you could hear it, you could feel it. But a big difference, the Corvette it's a sports car. It's not like driving a big boat. It's a lot lighter weight. By and large, Corvette gets a lot better gas mileage. Because back in the day, sometimes you'd be lucky if you could get 8 miles to the gallon. And if I'm out on the interstate in this Corvette, there was one time that I got 29 miles to the gallon. But that was just, in one segment where I was just cruising along. But it's a lot cheaper to drive, and it doesn't cost as much to maintain. At least that's been my experience. So I hope that answers your question. I know that it's kind of brief, but I like to keep these visits to around 10 minutes or so I don't bore the daylights out of you. But anyway, thank you for the questions. Everybody, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Get outside, drive, ride, whatever your passion